Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and we here for the first live stream of the new year. We got about 50 seconds for the opening bell, and I should be live on Facebook and on YouTube. Gonna see if we can find something, the first trade of the year, and I'm gonna walk through some stuff and let you guys see what my thought process is for finding a trade. First check with the got about 20 seconds. We got the S&P 500 futures up 0.5%. Nasdaq is up 0.5%. So first trading day of the year look like we're going to have a start with a bullish session, but we'll see. Let's get this bell out the way. And we're off. And right away, you guys can see. You look on the screen, you see these dotted lines right here. This is the SPX. Here's the expected move for the week. You guys can see this is why I do it. This level right here is holding as support. Now basically these levels right here, I do them on the weekend. I do the weekly expected move, and that's just for the expiration options expiring tomorrow on the 3rd. So we got one more day. And you can see, I think when I did it was like $74 or something like that. So you can see we're sitting right here. Now let's go see if we can find a trade. I'll walk you through some of the things that I do when finding a trade. With the market opening up slightly bullish, I um I really for the overall market. Let's talk. I don't think we're gonna get uh, too much movement before the inauguration. Now I could be wrong. The inauguration is what, on January 20th. Um, but if we come out of this range right here, right? Let's hide these indicators and let's look at it like this. We got a little we had the market, we had a big down day, and then basically we retraced all of that. And then we had a couple gaps down, and here we are sitting right here in this range. I'm thinking something like maybe we could get some chop like this all the way to inauguration. And then once we get inauguration on the 20th, maybe we'll get a break out of this range to the downside or to the upside, either or. So if I wanted to trade that, how would I do it? Right? Meaning that I'm either going to need some type of neutral strategy. Um, if I were to trade the S&P 500 or try to find the individual underlying. Now, let's go and look at when you come over here to the left, we got some little icons right here in the center of the screen. Now, this is the Tasty Trade platform. This is the platform that I use like 95% of the time. And when you come right here, we're gonna click on this little cog. Now, I already have, like, when you go to filter, I'm gonna show you like some of the things that I use to find trades. So I will come on. I'm gonna basically reset this filter. So I'm going back to nothing, right? Now, right away, I see two stocks that are halted. You see VZO, um, and then we got Save. I think that's what is that, Spirit Airlines or something like that. And it's only trading like right around $1. Uh, I'm not gonna be looking to. You can't trade them when they're halted anyway. Like these got halted like early. Now, right there, right up at the top left, I got watch lists. I got liquid symbols. I'm probably going to change this. Let's go to. I like to use on the Tasty Trade platform. I like to come down to liquidity, and then I'll go to something like high options volume because I want stuff that's liquid. and I want something that everyone is trading. So automatically I'm in high options volume. Now I come over here and click on this. Looks like a little hourglass, and it says quote filter. Now I know earning seasons is probably about what 5 to 6 weeks away. So I'm gonna say exclude earnings within a range. And me, I like to be, let's exclude earnings in the next 30, let's call it 35 days, right? So we move it right there. So that means that all underlines that have earnings within 35 days, they're excluded. I'm gonna come to IV rank filter, and I want stuff that's 30 and above. So I got 30 and above. Now take that off because I don't want stuff that's less than zero, which would, I don't know how that would be, but sometimes I guess the way the platform calculates it, you'll have some like that. So I took those out. And then ones that are greater than 100, I don't really care. That just means that the IVR is off the charts. I would want to see that just in case, like I see Nikolai, even though I'm not going to trade, it's only $1.23. That's one of those ones that's over 100. But if I didn't want to see that, I could take this and take it out and you wouldn't see it on here, right? Now, as far as price, I don't really care about the price per se, unless I just don't want to see something really cheap, which it wouldn't bother me if I did. Because then if I seen something real cheap, I would just buy the shares instead of like trying to trade an option in it. So it's fine to leave it from zero. I really don't care about the price, no maximum. You know. Now we could, if I want to narrow it down more and I want to trade something that isn't expensive, let's say you have a smaller account and you don't really want to and you want to trade naked options. So we could put something in here like maybe $50. Excuse me. Now look, so we got from 1 to 50. So it's not going to show me anything under a buck and it's not going to show me anything over $50. And volume, we may not care about maximum volume. Um, it's early in the morning, so you may not see the volume jumping up. So that's fine. We could leave that there. Liquidity rating, I'll leave it because if it's on high options volume, the system is going to show me what's really trading right now. So I'm not going to click on this to change it. But if I wasn't on high options volume, then I would change the liquidity rating. You generally want to be trading something with 3 or 4 stars, right? And all that would be is like doing something like this. You can see that took out, it was 2 at the bottom and they came out. They haven't even come back yet, but you take those out. Now, let's say you want to take out the 2 stars. That's going to take out the VIX, which I'll leave that on there because me, I wouldn't, I would probably trade. I know how to trade the VIX if I do it. So I'll leave that on there. And I just took off the 1 star ratings. Now, and then there we go. And I click on auto refresh and it's going to keep populating that for me. Now, this is what we have. So we can find something in here. And now, first of all, you guys see me. I'm not looking at any charts. My trading sessions are going to be different. My object, and you can trade technical analysis, and I do use a lot of technical analysis. But for the sake of this video, you don't need it, to be honest with you, all the time. You can use the platform, use some of the things that I'm showing you to place trades. Now, we got it narrowed down. This look like about, I don't know, 20, 25 stocks. So let's put them in order. Let's say we want to look at order of what's moving up. I put it in net change percentage. And right away we see U. What is U? Let's look this up. Unity software. Click on it. Let's go take a look at it. Got a gap up. Now, this is where I will put my indicators on. Now we seen the market come. Let's see, we got divergence right here on my stochastic. Gap up over the 9-day. Are we gonna get a gap up and run or what? We got earnings on February 24th. That's outside of this 50-day right here. So right away, for me, this is a put candidate. Um, if anything, I will come in here. Let's see how much. Now, right away, I'm looking. Even though this is 3-star, we got wide bid ask spreads at about 20. We got on the bid, we got a 197, and on the ask, we got 225. So let's say with this gap, let's say I'm thinking that maybe, hey, this will keep going higher. It's possible. If I wanted to sell a put, come down here and we go to the 30 delta, and let's see, we're getting a credit of 164. Now we said we would be selling a put on an up day. Ideally, you would want to be doing it while it's down, right? Let's see. Let's look at it on intraday, see where we at. We here. See, right away, I would think that this gap will be closed and the put that you'd be selling will be right here at 22. So that'll put you like what, right here? So we got a decision to make. It is a blah, 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 blah. High probability trade. You got a pop of 69%. We got an 81% chance of keeping 50% of what we collect, or we could go neutral. Maybe we sell uh, come down here and sell the expected move. We got you're getting more. The risk is definitely on the call side because you can see if I come to the end of the expected move here, I'm getting 160, 165 on the call side. You're not getting anything on the put side. So it's definitely skewed in a certain direction. So let's just come here and let's sell this 30 delta. Uh, we losing opportunity. The market is running, looks like. I'm gonna come in, let's set it at 164, which is what it was, selling a put. And I may have to penny it down. Let's go. It's moving. Let's go 157. Let's see if we can get filled. And boom, I got filled. First trade of the new year is a put in Unity software. I don't know anything about the stock, nor do I care. I just wanted to show you guys exactly my thought process and how to find a trade. Now, one of the things you'll probably notice, you'll say, well, I didn't do a whole lot of technical analysis other than the fact that I have an IV rank over 30, especially for equities. Now, you may see me trade something like like the SPY or the Qs or IWM, and the IV rank won't be over 30, and that's fine. There's different reasons for that. ETFs are a little bit different, but for equities, it's over 30. Um, I like it's not a real expensive stock. The buying power, I think it was like 900 when I sold the put. And this is a bullish setup for me. Like just looking at the chart, not knowing anything about the stock. I got divergence down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the divergence on the stochastic so you understand what I mean when I say that. Now, right away, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this, click on it. I'm going to click on this option right here, and then we will right click, and then I'm going to put it on close profit at 50%. Click this arrow right here. Now, because I collected what, 157. So once this gets to what, 79, I will buy it back for 79 cents and keep the 78 cents. So basically 78 bucks I'll make on this trade if I'm correct. And this is a limit order. It's good till cancel. And then I hit review. And then I'm going to hit send. So I already have my closing order set in on this trade. I don't have to sit around and watch it or anything like that. We'll leave it and then see what happens. Now let's go back to me showing you guys divergence so you understand what I mean. Whenever I see price action, like make a low, make a high, and then make a lower low, right? Now let's go down here and look at this stochastic. You can see where we had a low, but a higher low on the stochastic. And it broke out from being oversold. So that will look like this. Get a trend line, do something like this. See how price action. Let me make sure you guys can see that. I'm gonna turn it and make it yellow. I hope you guys can see that there. So you can see how price action continue to make lower lows. But then we'll go down here and we will look at hold on, make that the default. Then we draw another trend line right here. And you can see how on the stochastic, it was making higher highs right here. So that lets me know that we call that divergence. So once I came on here, I found a trade that was trade worthy. And then I came right to it and then seen that. And we put the trade on. As long as I put on a high probability trade, I'm fine with it. The probabilities are there. And there are things anytime on this platform, that's what makes the platform so great to me. It's automatically telling me like, hey, basically you sell the 30 delta, you should win the trade. You should. If you have a large sample size, you're selling 30 delta puts, you should win that trade 70% of the time, approximately, somewhere right around in there. And then when I manage early, that's going to make my probabilities even better. And you can see we got the market running. Now, some may say, "Hey, you could have just bought shares." Yeah, I could have bought 100 shares and probably been up what? Probably $100 right now. Um, but the point I wanted to go over do some option trading because the market could have with a gap like this, yeah, it could have easily just turned and just started coming down. And the thing about selling options is when you sell premium, if they take the IV, if they take the implied volatility out of it, let's say it was to come down and some IV came out, you won't necessarily be wrong on the trade because it's a neutral to bullish strategy. You don't need it to necessarily go up. You just don't want to see it go down past where you are, right? And then your premium that you sell, like my break even is actually with me collecting 157. My break even is around $20.43 because you take the credit of the premium that you collected and subtract it from your strike price, and that's going to give you your break even. And so, hey guys, we got the first trade on of the new year. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you're watching. Uh, Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also if you want to be able to, just follow along with the market and ask questions and stuff like that. Open up your an account with a Tasty Trade, and I think if you put in about $2,000, if I'm not mistaken, of course I get like they'll send me something for it. So the link will be in the show notes for you to open up your an account, and you can rewatch this video to see how selling puts and see the advantages of it and see me, do this trade or whatnot, I'll be doing more live streams where I'll be doing some live trading. So right now, the only trade we have on for the year, the first trade, is this put that we sold in Unity Software. You can see we up 15 bucks on it so far. And follow along, guys. I'm gonna be doing live trading like this all 2025. So basically, I'm showing you how to make money for free. It might cost you a subscribe, a follow, or a like, but I ain't charging no money because it is what it is. And with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.